Hello. Well, we made it to the holiday season. So, on behalf of not only my podcast, The Big D Zone, and also my Senate campaign, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year's, any type of holiday that you're celebrating during this festive occasion. Now, I know it's pretty tough for me because my late wife had been in heaven since 2016. It's been extremely hard on me. But to you and yours, I would like to wish you a very happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. And yes, we should be allowed to say Merry Christmas. All right, on to the business at hand. So, I have done videos about my campaign, but it has not gotten the response that I want to. And it has not gotten the notoriety of the other candidate that's also vying for the retiring Senator Roy Blunt. I would like to thank Roy Blunt once again for his dedicated service to the people of Missouri and the people of this great country. I would like to thank Roy Blunt for his steadfast fight for against tyranny and to help the fight to keep Missouri people free. So, other than that, I would also like to thank, and I did not notice until the making of this video or beginning to make up this video that we lost the Honorable Senator Bob Dole. Bob Dole has retired from the Senate, but he had passed away. Um, I didn't know that he passed away. He was been so busy. Also, I do a podcast called The Big D Zone, but I did not notice. But he gave people like myself who is disabled. I have a disability. I am partly blind, but I have also other disabilities that have been brought up later in my life, and then also due to my wife passing. But I would like to thank Bob Dole because he was the one who brought us the Americans with Disabilities Act, and I did not know that. And I was like, oh my God, when I found this when I was watching the uh, memorial service at the Rotunda, I was like, oh my God, I did not know that. And he's also shared one trait of mine that people was telling the people that was there at the Capitol that he was a funny comedian, or almost like a funny comedian. I'm also trying to be a funny comedian. So, hey, this will work great. I mean, who needs the seriousness of? I mean, it's already been so serious for two years. We're trying to escape medical tyranny that is happening in this country of ours and making this country not the freest that it's supposed to be and that we still have a right to enjoy today. Now, I want to tell you again why I am running for Senate of Missouri and trying to take back for the people what does the people see. I'm fighting for term limits. I support term limits because you see what's happening in the Senate. You see the bickering that's going on. Nothing that's being done. We have bills that are falling behind that sometimes just barely get it to the last wire, to the last day, like we're doing homework in school and we just get it into the teacher the last day. That doesn't work in real life. That doesn't work in real life. Why should Congress have a path in getting things done late, I should say. It doesn't happen in real life in the job because if we're doing something late in regular jobs, we would be oh my goodness, don't even think about what would happen to us. Some of us would be fired. Depending on bosses, some of us would be fired on the spot. So that's not good. And people say, "Oh, but you got to have experience to run for Congress. Oh, you got to have experience for the Senate." Look what's happening in D.C. now. The people that's having experience are the ones that causing all this trouble in the first place. We didn't even get a full stimulus check, and now people are struggling. People are either one paycheck away from being on the street, or That people might be already been in the street ever since this daggone pandemic make them lose their jobs because maybe the company's closed because of the pandemic. I mean, it's ridiculous. And now with this stupid Biden mandate of this vaccine that people are forced to get. Now, I have my vaccine, but I did it by choice. And also, I knew that it was coming. I got it by choice. But now, countless of other people don't even have that choice. That choice was taken away. That right was taken away. All because of Biden wanted to make this a mandate and forces us to take something that we don't even know what's in it, that we don't even know, even though that I've already took it, that was in the pre-early stage, because I had mine in February and March. I mean, it's ridiculous. Or actually March and April, I should say. I had mine March and April. Uh, yeah, but it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that medical tyranny is forcing us to do things just to be able to survive in this new reality, as they call it, this new normal. And I don't like it. I don't like it. We can't even deal with the fact that when we want to go someplace, we have to book things in advance and we have to plan the day that we want to go, only to turns out that weather is causing terrible delays. But nope, we had to book it. We're forced to book it and forced to wear masks. Being forced to wear, what about a choice? Now, same thing with the vaccine. Why not have a choice just like we have with the flu shot, just like we have with the ammonia shot? Why not let it have a choice whether people want to be vaccinated or not? Give them that choice again. Also, give them the choice of whether to wear a mask. Okay, I can understand the airplanes and the traveling because there's a lot of people. And don't get me started with full plane because every time I go on a flight, it's always mostly full. Every single solitary time. Southwest, you need to change your ass, Southwest. Come on. I love your airline. I truly love your airline. But it's usually always full. It's usually always full. Come on. And then we got to mask up, be cramped up with people we don't even know from Adam. But anyway, I am also pro stimulus, okay? Meaning that people are struggling, they deserve the help first. Not no other country, not anything else. We're supposed to put people over party. We're supposed to be putting people over our own interests. We're supposed to be putting people over the status quo. And that's not happening in Congress. Not at least this time of year. At least this time around. We're in the Christmas season, and other than the states that are getting the help itself, federally, they're not doing nothing. They're not even doing anything. I am pro life. I don't support Planned Parenthood. I don't support the murdering of innocent children. Innocent children that are being born into this world deserve to have the love, the care, and the support of being born into a family that should love them. Or even if they are adopted, there's a lot of people that can and want to adopt children. And that will bring them the love that they so deserve and they so need it. And murdering is wrong. Murdering is wrong. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. We're telling people not to murder. Yet, but there's abortion killing millions and millions of babies each and every day. That is wrong. That is flat out wrong. Come on. So I am definitely pro life. I am pro freedom. Like I said before, I'm against tyranny. I am against those that are trying to take our freedoms and take our rights away. And I mean, these past couple of years have already been an up and down sideshow, and it's been hard, especially for people like myself who are disabled. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The tyranny that is still happening in this country. So I'm running for Senate to not only pick up where Roy Blunt left off, but to show that I can and will put the American people first. Put country over party. Besides, isn't that what the American people want? Isn't that what the American people truly need? A government that works for the people, by the people, and not for government, not rules for thee and not for me. I mean, we're still testing everybody, even the vaccinated. Come on, come on, get a clue. So, you do have a choice, Missourians. On the primary, and if we make it to the primary, on a general election, I implore you to vote Deshon Porter as a member of the U.S. Senate. So, I'm wearing this, by the way, I'm wearing this Senate hat. There you go, just to make you know, because I am a comedian. I like to have a little fun and everything. I do have a podcast, The Big D Zone, but I'm asking for your support as a Senate in a great state, the show me state, the state of the mighty Mississippi, the state of Missouri. My name is Deshon Porter, and I approve this message. And oh, by the way, you can find more about my podcast, escapetobigdcountry.com, escapetobigdcountry.com. I am working on re-enabling my website for the Senate, so I will get more on that on my podcast as well. You hear more about that there. I usually only do videos while I'm away, just like I'm in a staycation right about now, because of Wi-Fi issues at my apartment, but that's later said than done. But anyway, you do have a choice, Missourian. Vote for Deshon Porter for Senate of Missouri. Pro-choice or pro-life, pro-freedom, pro-stimulus, people first over party, and the seat belongs to the people. And I support term limits. Don't even vote for experience anymore. We need new faces, new ideas, and getting rid of tyranny. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.